Name: Trysten Hill School, University of Central Florida. Height: 6 feet 3 inches. Weight: 308 pounds. Arm length: 33 3/8, 40. Time: 5.043. Cone: 7.7. Twitched up, explosive athlete that fires off the ball at an extremely quick pace. First step in initial burst allows Hill to win with speed on a consistent basis. Once beating the guard with speed, Hill is able to flatten out his rush path by flipping his hips and getting his lead foot facing the quarterback. Plays much more flexible on tape than his 3-cone at the combine suggests. Plays with an extremely high motor when rushing the quarterback, chasing down running plays from the backside, and chasing down ball carriers down the field. Lived in the backfield at UCF despite the less-than-ideal sack numbers. Active and powerful hands allows him to walk offensive linemen back with his bull rush but also counter with a push-pull. Upper body strength leaves offensive linemen guessing, which then results in poor weight distribution on initial pass sets. Blew up a ton of inside running plays by penetrating the pocket as the running back receives the handoff. Squat thick build that allows him to play with natural leverage when rushing up the field. Very athletic for 308 lb interior lineman. Showcased a push-pull, arm over, and bull rush as his 3 top pass rush moves. Cons: gap discipline is poor. Often focused too much on getting up the field and less on maintaining and filling his gap. Gave up big plays in the running game due to the poor gap discipline. Inconsistent pad level leads to Hill getting turned and driven off the ball by stronger, more physical offensive linemen. Lacks a true pass rush plan at times, which will lead to lack of consistency as a rusher. Struggled to find the football at times, which would have helped bring up his sack and tackles for loss totals over his career at UCF. Struggles to anchor and spends more time on the ground than you'd like to see with a player of his upper and body strength. Career arc at UCF has been an interesting one. Was by far the best defensive player for UCF in 2018, but started only 1 game. Work ethic and character has been put in question by former coaches and scouts around the league. Overall review: in a day and age where teams are looking for their interior defensive linemen to live in the backfield, Trysten Hill is a perfect mold for that role. He is one of the more explosive defensive linemen in this year's draft class, holding the best vertical, best 20-yard shuttle, and second best broad jump, and for 300 pounds defensive lineman at the combine. Would fit perfectly in Rod Marinelli's defense as a 1-gapping 3 technique. Reminds a bit of Maliet Collins when coming out of Nebraska, but athletic traits gives Hill a higher ceiling as a pass rusher. Athleticism, upfield penetrating skills, and pass rush ability are never questioned with Hill, but his consistency as a run defender, pad level, lack of instincts, and character concerns may force him down the board a few rounds later than his tape would suggest. Round grade 4 video.